want your love.
What's up, good people? We are back here with another episode of the ReHas. You know, this one is all about chilling with the bros. Our who, what, why. If you don't know, Bro Troy,
Bro Smith,
Bro Kurt,
and we are the Bro Code. Indeed, man. So another one. On this ReHas segment, we want to talk a little bit more about the purpose-driven side of us. You know, we know that we started the Bro Code platform to amplify the voices of others, show the humane side of humanity, and really use courageous conversations as a superpower and do it our way, controlling the narrative. But there's another piece of this thing called the Bro Code, man, and where this really started was really being servants. You know, I've once heard that ministry is putting other people's needs before your wants. And we've come to a place where that has fared well in our lives and has been very favorable. It's a large part of who we are as men. So I'm curious, gentlemen, talk to me a little bit more. Like, we just got off an episode, I think, with Dexter Hebert, right? So he's the director at Southeast Raleigh YMCA, huge advocate for social injustice, huge advocate for children, and just equity and inclusion. You know, I dare to use the word fairness as it pertains to how we're treated as a culture. So, you know, how has the service-driven part become a passion for you guys? How has it become a part of who you are? Not just something you do as a hobby, but what we like to call a lifestyle.
Well, for me, it really began at church. You know, even as a young kid, I was always in church. Yeah. You know, I went to a Catholic school, but grew up Baptist, and you know, I started getting involved in a variety of different ministries early. You know, sang in the choir, and then once I was in college age, I was helping out with the tutorial ministry. Yeah. And that's where I really felt like, oh man, I like this. You know, I like imparting wisdom back into someone, whether it be a child, another adult, whoever it may be. Yeah. I feel as if it helps me feel valued. Whether I'm getting that appreciation from the world, I feel as if I'm giving something back to where I can sleep better at night.
Yeah, I could dig that. What you think, Will Kurt?
Yeah, church. Wow, I didn't know that. First of all, did you wear uniforms?
I did.
Every day?
Every day, man. Okay. It was the easiest thing growing up. I knew
like
shirt,
like Fresh Prince type stuff or what?
Yeah, you know, I even turned my jacket inside out one time.
Just because of Fresh Prince.
Yeah. Okay. For me, man, I think it came from a lack. And it materialized when I became a man. And I always promised myself, and we talk about this all the time, I promised myself that I would be that person I needed. Yeah. And once you start doing it, you realize, man, I really enjoy this. And I really enjoy the work we're doing. It's really filling a need for me still. And so it's just a lifestyle now. And to see the result, the impact that we have on the young men and some of the young girls and some of the adults. Yeah, you can't stop. Won't stop.
Rockefeller record, right?
He start dancing. Yeah, man. A large part of it, again, I can't laugh at you, Bro Smith. I too went to Catholic school. In elementary school, I had the puke green. I went to St. Mary's Catholic School in Perth Amboy, New Jersey.
Yeah, St. Joseph's.
I didn't know this. Yeah, I've been around here 4 years, didn't know that.
Yeah, and yeah, man, had the clip-on tie. Yeah,
I feel you on that.
I did. Now, I will say this: you didn't have to worry about what you were gonna wear. Right? There was never a problem with school clothes, right? But, you know, I did have to walk past the public school on the way home.
Yeah,
and,
taking the bus.
Yeah, sometimes I had to walk the long way, you know, so it hit a little different in more ways than one, right? So,
you know.
Yeah, man. My service came through a reflection. I always go back to my grandfather, man. I have to, bro. Like, you know, this dude was a jack of all trades, you know, there was a time and a place for everything, and there was never a dull moment where he didn't. So yeah, that's where it started, and then it just really hit home for me with the lived experience coming into fatherhood, and now having children, kind of experiencing some of the same things that I was dealing with, and having a charge, an unction, and a space to do something about it.
Yeah. No, it's been real cool to connect with Dex on the food giveaways that he does with the Southeast Raleigh Y. It was at one time every other Saturday. I think first and third, if I'm not mistaken. And for one, just seeing that much food that the community all comes together, and two, just knowing you're making a difference. You know, cars packed with 3-4 kids, you know, and they're taking home enough food to feed them. You would think for a week, but shoot, it may not last but a few days. But that's a few days that they don't have to worry about where food's coming from.
And the line was long.
Oh yeah.
I mean, like.
Yeah. I'm curious, you know, as what's probably one of the, and I don't know if we've ever answered this question, but maybe we have, but maybe when we come to the service activities, what's one that you remember? You know, what's one of the things that really hit home for you? And it doesn't necessarily have to be with the work that we do with YM4C. But yeah, you know, when it comes to service-driven work, what are some of the things that come to mind?
I liked when we went to Jason's house, and we took the kids out there and kind of like the
the life skills.
out in Angel.
Yeah.
Right. Shout out to Jason White.
Yeah, well, tell the people a little bit more about what we did in that event.
Yeah, we would take 6-7 kids out to Angel, North Carolina, out in the country, and let them do. What do we do? We they guns.
Chickens, hogs, donkeys, lawn care,
gun safety,
drills,
welding.
They had a chainsaw too.
Chainsaw. You're right. Landscaping.
He showed them how to do something with cars.
Yeah. Life skills, man. Really putting the skills and the trades back in the hands and not overlooking some of the little things like checking tire pressure, checking your oil, things of that nature, setting a proper grill.
Yeah.
Right, starting the fire for a proper grill, right, and really understanding the who, what, why. So I could dig that. What you got, sir?
Me, aside from the work that we do from YM4C, I got a chance to go to Costa Rica in 2019, Cartago, Costa Rica. We were doing a vacation Bible school, and I was in charge of the kids and the activities and the games. So every 15 minutes, I would have 12 kids come outside looking for something fun to do, and we did this for a week. And I had 3 sessions back to back to back with a different set of kids. Then afterwards, we would go into the community and pray for the people. We would knock on doors and invite them to come to this vacation Bible school and bring their children. And what started out with 10 kids wound up having a room packed with 120 plus kids by the end of that week.
Man, that sense of fulfillment like none other, man. So last but not least, I have to go back to the Christmas parade. You know, right here in Raleigh, North Carolina, walking with the chief of police right up front, feeling like Ferris Bueller's Day Off, a big kid having 17 to 20 adults and kids together to have this 3-mile experience of walking down some of the major streets in downtown Raleigh, really representing for Christ, representing for YM4C, representing for just the goodness and the boldness of what it takes to stand up, speak out, and be a change agent, man. And I think to whom much is given, much is required. But also you get a chance to see the fruits of the labor, and I'll never forget that, man.
Yeah, that was good. That hit differently.
Yeah, I've once heard that service is the rent that we pay for our space on earth, and we always talk about that space being, or that rent being due daily.
Yeah.
So we're here with the Bro Code Show. It's your boy, Bro Troy.
Bro Smith. Bro Kurt.
And we are the Bro Code. Look forward to another episode of The Rehash next Friday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Please go to our Instagram page at Bro Code Show. Follow all of the dope conversations that we've already had and look forward to the upcoming conversations. Also look for ours on all media platforms, YouTube, Spotify, iTunes, Google Play. Check in to the Bro Code Show. Peace.
The marathon continues till I reach the borderline. When Nip died, it was proven that we a movement. And the ones who feel it most of the people you choose to move with. The city got my back, we packing in like a cruise ship. It cost me too much for the beef. Talking about roof, Chris. Nowadays we can't kick it unless the shoe fit. No need to.
The Bros just got stronger. We've added a new member to the team, A. Ruth Proctor. The blonde bombshell herself will be hosting this new segment called The Proctor Report. This segment will share behind-the-scenes footage and engage questions from our listeners from a female point of view. Tap in to the Bro Code. Stay tuned for a new segment on the Bro Code Show called The Rehash. You'll learn more about the Bros personally, and what drives them as men and community leaders. The Rehash will be available on YouTube and all audio podcast platforms every Friday evening at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Tap in to the Bro Code.
We a movement, and the ones who get yours.
Get your love when I know who gets your love.